So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to do the business, folks. We've got the shirt on. I look like a bit of a priest with the old collar. Or a vicar, whatever you want to call it. But we are back today. Master League officially gets rolling. Yes, we will stick with this one, folks. And because, you know, it's not FIFA. And yeah, we're going to go through it today. So it'll be a shorter video. We're not going to do any gameplay. But I wanted to get things going. I wanted to show you guys the team, obviously. We've got some new updated faces. I have updated a lot of different faces for this Manchester United team. And the beautiful thing about Master League on the PC, folks, is you can mod it. So we can always change the gameplay or add new little things as well. You're going to see that Ten Hag is going to have a nice official Manchester United merch, which is always good as well. So let's get into this. So we're going to go ahead and just dive right in, go through the usual spiel. But I do want you guys to let me know who we keep, who we sell. Look, I try to keep things kind of realistic when I do these playthroughs, right? That's the aim. I'm not going to go here and start buying Kylian Mbappe and Messi and bring Ronaldo back to Man United. No, none of that's going to happen. We're going to play this from the, you know, the eyes of Erik ten Hag. Yes, the team. That's exactly how we sound. And the players. And that's how we roll with it. We're using, oh, there he is, Giggs. But we're using the Football Life 2023 version of the game, as you can see in the top left of your screen. And we've got a lot of different mods, obviously, added as well. So we're going to go all the way down here. We could actually bring back Solskjaer, who looks like a girl. Nice hair, dude. But no, of course, we are going to go for the one and only, yes, Erik ten Hag. So, the players that not the players, but we have this little suit. We've got this nice one, but for some reason, the logo's not showing up. Don't worry, I'll make myself smaller in a minute. I don't know why. And then we also have the sportswear. I think we'll just roll with that for now. I think these change during the cutscenes as well. I'm not 100% sure. But that's what we're going for. Ten Hag looking the part. Maybe we'll do a thumbnail real quick. Perfect. All right. Let's do this. Okay, now moving on to the settings themselves. Okay, we've got to think this hard and long. And the transfer frequency, I think we're just going to keep this. I don't really want to go mental. I don't want a ton of players moving left, right, and everywhere else. So we're going to leave that on low. Negotiation difficulty. We'll make it fairly hard because why not? Starting budget. Now, the thing with Man United is they don't actually have a massive budget. The way I'm looking at this, folks, is I'm doing this from the perspective of the newest season coming up, 23-24. We're not actually in that season in this game. It's last season or this season, 22-23. But I want to do it from the eyes of 23-24. Going from that, Man United don't have a ton of money. They're not going to be able to buy a ton of players. They obviously want to get a forward and possibly a midfielder. But I don't know. So I'm going to go for small and see how much money we have. And then obviously we've got to try and sell players. We will enable the first transfer window because I do want to buy some players, of course. Salary, I like to do it weekly, to be honest. We'll start with Superstar. We can always crank it up if it is too easy. 12-minute games to start with. Obviously, we're going with pounds, and then that is fine. So that's what we're going to go for. Looks beautiful. All right, so there it is. We are in the start of 2022. Now, I don't know exactly. Oh, there is the badge. It's popped up. Beautiful. So look at Ten Hag looking as the absolute part with the gaffer. And he's going to meet a couple of players as he loves to do. Look, Paul Scholes on the wall. Ryan Giggs on the wall as well. There's Bruno Fernandes, who's got an updated face as well. I've tried to get Garnacho the best face I can find for him. He does have the blonde hair. There's Casemiro looking the part as well. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that these graphics are far superior to... oh, there's Anthony. Obviously, he knows the boss from when he was at Ajax. But you look at the graphics compared to eFootball. It's mental. Really is. So, yeah, just getting a feel for it. A bit of a flavour for what Ten Hag is going to see this season from the lads. And there we have it. Beautiful stuffs. So, the season objectives, setting the goals. Now, realistically, what we'll be looking to do... Oh, I forgot to change my mugs into Starbucks. Disappointment. So, yeah, I'd like to discuss this season's objectives with you. Yeah, it's the same questions. They never change. So, we're going to go for winning the league is ridiculous. Even Man United, after last season, would not go from getting top 4 to trying to win the league. I still think you need 1 more season, 2 more seasons, but... Look at Man City, right? It's going to be an absolute mission. So I think we aim to make the Champions League, whether they like that or not, don't really care. We're not going to go too ambitious, but they're going to say it's fine because they love us. So time to meet the press as we are coming into... He's had to change his suit. How about that? That was a quick turnaround of events, wasn't it? Got rid of the red shirt, whacked on the old tux. So, congratulations, there will be competition. How do you fancy your chances at winning the league? We need to respect the team, the players, and everyone else because we are Manchester United. We're under no illusions about our chances, and we will play as a team. Sorry if you're Dutch and I'm butchering it, but this is my impression of Ten Hag. This is what we're rolling with. What style of football do you want to play? Granny football. I want to see the boys play hard. We want to do that. Yes, you can't blame people for wanting the results, but I am of the opinion that putting on a good show is just as important as winning. If we're going to win, we're going to play in style. Magic. Question is, folks, do we wear a Man United shirt every match? If we play away from home, we wear the white one. If we play at home, I wear the red one. I only have the old school. That's why I don't have the new kits. So there we are. We're into the match. We're into the gameplay. We're into the Master Leagues. And there we have it. Right, so that's basically going to be today's video. It's not going to be mental. But before we do finish it, I'm not finishing it yet. I will show you guys, obviously, the squad itself and what we have to work with. So, David De Gea hasn't really got a new face. He basically looks the same as he's always looked. Martinez, I have updated. So I've given him a little bit different hair, and I think the face looks good as well. Rafael Varane, very kind of similar, hasn't changed too much. Wan-Bissaka, I don't know, still kind of maybe need to find a better one for him. Oh yeah, Luke Shaw. I do need to add a Luke Shaw hair face. Actually, I do have one. Bear with me. I'm going to add it right now. All right, folks, so there it is. There is the updated Luke Shaw. I think he looks way better. Far better. Better hair, better beard. Lovely, jubbly. Casemiro as well, getting a bit of an update. He's had the line through the hair. Bruno Fernandes, a minor update. I mean, just sort of add a little bit more floof on the old face. Tweak the hair as well. Sabitzer looks fine. Can't complain about that. Right, Anthony looks pretty good as well. There was a newer one for him, but honestly, this one looks far superior. Now, Rashford, we did give a bit of an update. We trimmed off the hair that he had. He had like the old school, and his face looked a little bit... Look, he's got older, you know what I mean? Since PES 21 comes out, or came out, he's now years older. What's happened there? So, yeah, that is the Rashford. I think it's better than the default one. Now, we've got Weghorst. I don't really know what's going to happen with Weghorst and Sabitzer in this playthrough. You guys let me know. I mean, do we just get rid of him? Because technically it's next season-ish. And, yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Obviously, we've got Heaton as well. Harry Maguire, I gave a bit of an update too. I made him look angrier because he doesn't play anymore. No, that's not what I did, but I did give him an update. Lindelof, who's always got a bushy hair. Lindelof cracks me up. For a guy that makes millions and millions a year, he never looks like he has a haircut. You know what I mean? If I had that much money, I'd be having a haircut every week. But yeah, there he is. Looks much better. Malacia, there was one. Remember, these are all taken from like different people. So this wasn't Malacia's face in the actual Football Life patch. His face in the patch looks dreadful. He's got the old school long hair. I don't know what's going on with it. So this one looks far superior. Dallo basically looks the same. McTominay looks pretty good. Fred, we managed to find a really nicely updated Fred, all right? And please don't ask me for all these, folks. I'm not going to be able to link them all. I'll try and upload them maybe to one file and you guys can download them, but currently I can't do it. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good. Christian Eriksen also gave him an update. I think he looks way better, a lot older than he did with the default face. Jadon Sancho, a little bit of an update as well with the old fluff. Maybe he'll do something for us because he's not doing a whole lot in real life. Ilanga looks brilliant. Probably one of the best faces I've found. Wazilanga. He's got the dreadlocks. His face is on point. Very, very impressive. Now, Mason Greenwood, folks, he's still in the game. He's still technically on Man United's roster. What do we do about Greenwood? Let me know in your thoughts below. Because for me, like, I'm completely against what he did, 100%. But the facts are, he's now having a child with the girl that he apparently did all that stuff with. So I don't know what's true. I don't know what isn't. It's just a weird case, isn't it? So if he's at Man United next season, then he's at Man United. Martial, a little bit of an update. Nothing mental. Jack Butland, I think looks fine. Vitek, I don't know who that is. These older, younger players, because obviously 19, 23, looks like they both had plastic surgery, to be fair. Those are just default faces. Phil Jones obviously is done and dusted, so we're going to have to just release him, I think, on a free, or try and sell him. I don't know, get him off somewhere. Menji, that's basically the best face we're going to get for him. I mean, it looks very oily, but that's the way it goes. Hardly, looks actually pretty good. Don't know this guy too much, to be fair. But the playthrough this time around, folks, is we are going to be using a lot of these players. Not necessarily these ones. This guy, another plastic surgery man, Fredrickson. But yeah, not much we can do with these faces because they're all kind of old school. Brandon Williams looks perfectly fine. Huddleston, is he still around? I don't know. Van der Beek looks fine as well. Obviously had a massive injury. Mr. Iqbal there, Zidane, looks very, very good. We do have Manu, another player that we would like to evolve. Remember, their stats have not been updated either, and I'm not going to go in here and update them all, folks, so we're going to have to try and evolve these players ourselves. Now, Garnacho. There are a couple of versions of him. I do actually prefer the darker hair version with his face, but this one has blonde hair. It's the way he kind of has his hair right now. His face is all right. I wouldn't say it's that great looking compared to what he looks like, but yeah, we can always change it if we find a better one, but it's hard to find those faces. And then Palestri, found a really good Palestri, actually. I think he looks very solid, and he's even got the old, you know, bit of acne going on as well. So there we have it. That is our squad, folks. Now, I need you guys to let me know what we're going to do regarding these players, okay? Do we sell a lot of them? Do we not? I don't really know, right? It's up to you guys, and we make some decisions ourselves. One thing I did want to do was take a look, actually, at how much money we have. Right, so our transfer budget is £65 million. A little bit less than probably what Man United would get, which would probably be about 100 million. So maybe we go, I don't know if I should redo it and up the transfer budget a touch. But I do want to sell players. At the end of the day, we have to sell some players. There's a lot of deadwood still in this team. And if you look at them, you know, the likes of Maguire obviously has to go. Do we keep Fred in the middle? I mean, McTominay, Martial hasn't really done a whole lot for United over the seasons. Even Jadon Sancho hasn't done a whole lot. So there's a lot of questions and concerns about this team of who stays and who goes. Now, we don't have a lot of time to be picking up new players. So I need you guys to let me know. We'll make some decisions in the next episode. I'm going to let this episode marinate for a few days so I can get some feedback. And then we'll dive right into the action, start the gameplay going, and then go from there. Regarding the schedule, we won't be doing anything until we take on Bournemouth in the first game on the 22nd of August. Then we take on the Newcastle. And then the last day of the transfer window is when we're going to be doing the business. And that's it, folks. That's all I have for today. I keep it short. I keep it sweet. But I need you guys' feedback. That's the point of this series as well. I mean, once we start playing the games, I don't really know how we'll do it. Maybe I'll ask you guys. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys are members of my channel, then I might. I know there's only a few because I haven't been updating it. But I might ask you guys what kind of formation, which kind of lineup. I don't know. We'll play around with it. But it will be more interactive. I want to get you guys involved in this. And I think it'll be good fun. It will be great fun. Why not? It's better than eFootball, isn't it? Until we get Master League on eFootball, this is what we're going to deal with. But we will keep the content flowing. Couple of matches a week. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to put this out every day, folks. No, but I will keep the content going. I know I've said that before, and it didn't happen. But honestly, I've had a break from Master League, and I'm ready to get back into it, commentary style, and have a bit of fun. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the second episode. Let me know your thoughts. I need some suggestions and recommendations. But until next time, take care.